This is Jeffrey Aaron reporting tonight from Carlsbad, California, where the IATA Group Cargo Network Services is holding its annual Partnership Conference 2009.
I'm Ingo Roessler, Vice President, Royal Jordanian Cargo, and if you want to get some information about our services, just go to www.rj-cargo.com.
Well, you came a long way to be here from Jordan. What's the takeaway from this show for you?
Well, Jeffrey, it was definitely worth the while to take our non-stop flight to Chicago and to transit into San Diego, to interact with one of our biggest markets, the USA.
Yeah.
About 20% of our production is generated from this place, so it has big value for Royal Jordanian, and I'm glad that I came to this conference for the very first time to understand better the issues and that the American forwarding people are facing.
What's the most important priority right now at the Royal Jordanian cargo operation?
We are in the middle of putting in place our new cargo IT platform, and we are actually in the middle of implementing the vision of the CNS conference.
Yes.
And are getting ready to do e-freight by the end of 2010. And while doing this, we will also be joining the Cargo 2000 initiative.
Yeah, you talk about your schedules. You're flying freighters, aren't you?
Yes, we do fly freighters. We occasionally come to the USA even, but only on charter missions.
Yeah.
Because we have a regional aircraft, and that's commercially not very well suited to do long hauls across the Atlantic.
Yeah.
So we focus on serving the Levant region. Obviously, Iraq is our backyard.
Yeah.
And we fly to 4 places on schedule.
Yeah.
Into Iraq.
Yeah.
With passenger aircraft, and to 2 places with our freighters.
What are the scheduled freighter services? Where do they go?
They go to Baghdad and they go to Erbil.
Okay.
And but we also go to Suleimania and to Basra. So actually we are the largest carrier in to that part of the world.
Yeah, there's quite a culture for cargo at Royal Jordanian, isn't there?
Well, obviously any combination carrier needs to see how they can capitalize on the capacity provided by the passenger aircraft.
Yeah.
Actually, with the advent of our 787 fleet, this will increase dramatically, seriously. I made a simulation, and once we have the 787 in place, we will generate about 1/5 more cargo on the network.
So how are you keeping in this challenging financial climate? And what are you doing to optimize your operation and keep track of what's going on?
Well, obviously we use the opportunity to restructure services on the back of the IT implementation, but also we have implemented a whole set of key performance indicators.
Yeah.
To see how our productivity is, and we're also right-sizing the operation to some extent to be able to be competitive on the long term.
Yeah. So why should a shipper or a consignee consider using Royal Jordanian? What does Royal Jordanian bring to the table they can't get from somebody else, a FedEx or a bigger operator?
Well, I mean, in terms of
gateway
network. We cannot measure up with people that have 100+ aircraft. I mean, but we are a good niche player.
Yes.
And the Levant is really our stronghold. In many places we are starting to fly double daily.
Yes.
So we have good connectivity, and we're opening new routes. We're starting to fly to Benghazi. We're currently evaluating Algiers. So lots of places in the area that are growing, and like we've seen during the conference, the business and the economies in that part of the world, they are still growing, while it's at a much slower pace than previously, but there is growth, and we have to bank on that.
Ingo, would you come back to CNS?
Definitely.
You would,
yes.
yeah, because it's such a great networking thing, or just an experience, or maybe you like the weather in Southern California. I don't know.
Well, I couldn't say that the weather is bad here, but that's obviously not the prime motive
Yes.
to come here.
Yeah.
No, I've always believed in going out and to listen to the customers. In Germany, we say you have to put your ear on the client's stomach.
If you'd like further information on developing air cargo topics, go to www.aircargonews.com. If you'd like a free subscription to Air Cargo News and to our thrice weekly publication Flying Typers, write to me, Jeffrey, at aircargonews.com. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and keep 'em flying.